Have you ever submitted a job application and heard nothing back, even though you were perfectly qualified for the role? You might have applied to a ghost job, a listing that wasn't really open in the first place. With more companies posting fake job listings, this has become an increasingly and frustrating common experience for job seekers. In today's video, we're going to uncover what ghost jobs are, why companies post them, and how you can avoid wasting your time applying for positions that don't really exist. But before we dive in, if you're new and haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button and the bell to be notified every time we post a new video about job search advice, or if you're just looking for encouragement, wisdom, and practical guidance in your career transition journey, let us be your guide. As a former recruiter, I've seen firsthand the impact that fake job postings have on candidates and even on the organization's brand. These ghost jobs made my role as a recruiter even more challenging when trying to find the right talent. First, before I get into any of that, let me introduce myself. I'm Chuks, also known as Dr. A, with 20 years of HR and recruitment experience for many leading companies. My wife and I founded Career Calibration to help seasoned professionals land six-figure plus roles without the frustration of relying solely on job applications that yield little to no results. We've successfully guided hundreds of candidates and clients through the job search process. So if you're a seasoned professional facing challenges in your job search, stay tuned to the end. I'll share how we can support you on your journey. Ghost jobs are also known as phantom job listings, are positions posted by companies that don't actually have an intention to fill. Recent research suggests that ghost jobs could make up anywhere from 17% to as high as 60% of job postings. While 60% seems high, I believe a more realistic figure is closer to the 30% based on insights from Revlo and JobVite. That's insane. This means nearly 1 in 3 job listings may not be an actual opportunity. Companies often post these fake openings to keep up appearances, meet compliance regulations, or gather information. Ghost jobs can be a significant source of frustration for job seekers who invest time and effort into applying without realizing that there was never an open position in the first place. Now, let's dive into some of the reasons why companies post ghost jobs. There are several motivations behind these fake job listings, including, but not limited to, number one, to secure a pipeline of talent. Companies often post jobs to build a pool of qualified candidates that they can tap into when a real opening arises. It's a way to have bench strength ready to go if someone leaves unexpectedly or if there's a surge in the demand for talent. This is more common than you might think. Sometimes it's even unintentional. For example, a company posts a job intending to fill it and does, but then keeps the posting up to maintain a steady pipeline. Staffing agencies are particularly known for this. It can be tough for some agencies to find the specific talent their clients need. So they leave listings up just to build a pipeline of candidates they can keep warm and ready for the right opportunity. Number two, to test the waters. Sometimes companies post jobs simply to gauge the availability and quality of talent in the market. By putting up a listing, they can see who applies, what salary expectations are, and what skills are trending. I've heard hiring managers say to me, let's post this role just to see what's out there. This approach can be frustrating for job seekers, and it's also problematic for recruiters. It wastes recruiters' time, like myself, working on a job that isn't actually going to be filled anytime soon, potentially hurting their time to fill ratios. And for those unfamiliar with recruitment, time to fill metrics are crucial to the business. If roles aren't filled quickly, recruitment teams may face questions about their efficiency, putting their own jobs at risk. So this approach doesn't benefit job seekers or recruiters. So no one really wins other than the hiring leader. So number three, competitive intelligence gathering. Sometimes companies use job listings to gather insights from competitors. For example, they may look to see if candidates from rival firms are open to new roles, gaining insights into their competitors, talent, and skill. Some job seekers may even experience intense interview projects where they're asked to lay out strategic plans, competitive analysis, or workflow models. These insights are sometimes taken and implemented immediately by internal candidates. Some hiring managers see this process almost like a Shark Tank to gather competitive intelligence, take all of that information and see, okay, who can we grab or what can we grab? Be wary of interviews that focus heavily on extracting detailed strategic information. Number 4, OCCP compliance regulations. For companies doing business with the U.S. government, the Office of Federal Contract Compliance Programs, also known as OFCCP, requires that they post jobs publicly for a set period. This is often just a formality to meet compliance, but the job may already have a candidate lined up, such as an internal employee or a referral. Job seekers may excitedly apply only for the listing to be taken down within a week or so. Then comes the automated rejection letter, or worse, no response at all. Number 5, government posting requirements. Similar to OCCP, some state and local regulations require companies to post jobs publicly for a minimum period. Even if they already have a preferred candidate, the requirement may lead to ghost job listings where the outcome has been predetermined. Now, there are also some lesser known reasons that companies might post ghost jobs, and I want to kind of explore some of that before we move on into kind of the next segment here. But employee referral programs are one of them. Some companies keep job listings active to encourage current employees to refer potential candidates even when there isn't an immediate opening. This keeps the referral pipeline strong and ready for future needs. Internal process delays is another one. Sometimes positions are posted with a genuine intention to hire, but the process gets delayed due to budget freezes, internal changes, or other unexpected issues. In these cases, the listing may remain up even though the hiring is temporarily on hold. Now, if this is resonating with you so far, hit that like button right now. Also, comment below, what has been your experience with fake job postings? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Now that you understand why ghost jobs exist, let's go over some red flags to help you identify when a job listing might not be legitimate. The job posting has been up for a long time. If a job has been listed for several months without updates or has been reposted multiple times, this could mean the employer isn't actively hiring for that position. It may also indicate that the company isn't clear on what they want, that the role has unrealistic expectations, or that the new hires are leaving quickly due to poor work conditions. Another one is vague or generic job descriptions. Be cautious of job listings with very generic descriptions, few specific requirements, or no details about the hiring timeline. This is especially common with employment agencies trying to build a candidate pool. These listings could be a sign that the job isn't real or is simply an effort to gather resumes. Lack of engagement from the company. If you apply for a position and receive only generic automated responses with no follow-up, it could be a ghost job. While some companies have long interview cycles, many applications go unreviewed due to high volumes. If there's no real engagement, the job may not be actively open. And another one is high volume of listings for one employer. If a company frequently posts numerous openings across various departments but rarely makes actual hires, this may be a strategy to build their talent pipeline rather than fill specific roles. Some companies are notorious for this, which can hurt their employer brand and discourage future applicants. So how can you protect yourself from wasting time on ghost jobs? So here are some strategies to help you avoid applying to fake listings. So number 1, research the company. Always research the company before applying. Check recent hiring activity and employer reviews on platforms like LinkedIn and Glassdoor to look for signs of layoffs or hiring freezes. LinkedIn Premium users can access the Insights section on the company's page to see data on employee headcount, recent hires, and open positions. This can give you a clear picture of whether the job is worth pursuing. Number 2, network within the company. Use LinkedIn to connect with current or former employees and ask about the company's hiring practices. Many of our clients have actually used this strategy to gain valuable insights, either giving them an advantage for the position or helping them avoid a role that isn't actively being filled. And then number three, ask direct questions during the application process. When you reach the interview stage, and if you reach the interview stage, don't hesitate to ask about the urgency of the hiring process or how long the position has been open. This can provide clues about whether the company is genuinely interested in filling the role. Okay, so ghost jobs are becoming more common, but by staying informed and applying some of the tips that I shared with you, you can navigate the job market more effectively. Don't let fake job postings discourage you. Use them as opportunities to sharpen your research skills and focus on roles that are truly available. All right, so if you are a seasoned professional that is struggling to make that career transition and need help in doing so, I'd love to help. Click on the link below and fill out an application to work with us. If a fit, you'll be prompted to schedule a call with us. I look forward to meeting you. Also, need more ideas or guidance on landing your next role? Check out my free job search training where I provide a comprehensive framework to help you successfully secure your next position. You can reserve your spot in this valuable training by clicking on the registration link below. And finally, if you like this video, be sure to subscribe and comment below. Help us out so we can get the message out. See you next time. Over and out.